my intentions when I'm writing as an artist or getting on the mic as an artist isn't to impress you vocally, and it isn't to out rap you. It's just to express clearly how I feel. So if I feel like it's a melody needs to be put on this
That's cool.
thing, then I'ma just do what I feel like needs to be done to make the song feel like a song. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't really like a lot of runs. It ain't silky smooth vocals, but it ain't like bar raps. It's like right where you can get what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Cause like even with playing, I realized that cause
Top T and Incense.
yes, sir. Testing 1 2. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Michael Jamel, aka Mike G, jazz saxophonist / producer, right here from Chesapeake and Portsmouth, Virginia. And I want to welcome you to another episode of the Hot Tea and Incense podcast. And I got my man, the legend.
Yo, what's going on with you, bro?
My guy Theory in the building.
We in here.
Yes,
All right.
sir. We went off the state together, man.
Right.
Dope artists. I've been thinking about how to describe your sound because it's so different, but
Damn, that's crazy.
you know, somebody definitely to go listen to. It's almost to me kind of like I can hear the theory in it, in
Okay.
the musical language. Because me being in the jazz, it's not that many artists that can pull it off like you do.
Okay.
With all the theory and harmony and blending it together. So, but I ain't gonna introduce you. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Kind of tell where you from, and how'd you get into music.
Yeah, I'm Theory. Everybody from around the way called me Trey. You know what I'm saying? I done grew up in Newport News. My mother's a music teacher, so she kind of got me into it. You know
Okay,
what I'm
it's a
saying?
family thing.
Yeah, no. So what happened? I started when I was like 6 or whatever, and then
Wow.
yeah. But I told my mom like
Playing keys.
yeah.
Word.
I told my mom that I was like I want to go chill with the fellas and play football. Basketball, yeah. I wasn't with the music, in the beginning. So I
okay.
stopped, and I went and played football until I was like 13, bro. And then like shit came back around, bro. And like I was in like middle school, and I started after that. I've done music every day, like no lie.
Wow.
No bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
So it was just like that passion was instant after middle school. You just had it every single day. You wanted to play.
Yeah, no, for a
Wow.
fact. You know what I'm saying? I had like some good times with my friends, some performances, and that shit was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? I started getting ladies because I could do music a little
Yes,
bit.
sir.
Like, all that started coming around. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick with this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, that's definitely a fact, man. That's the ladies thing was a fact. And what you say with the you weren't really feeling it at first.
yeah, of course.
I kind of relate. Well, I always liked to play, but at first I wasn't so. I didn't think it was cool in a way.
Yeah.
Because I had to lug this instrument to school, and at that point the girls won't really
Yeah.
like, hey, you play the sax, so you know what I mean. So
Yeah, no.
at first I was kind of like, let me hurry up and get this thing home.
Yeah.
But then when I got to college, I realized it was like everybody was there doing what they really wanted to do. And I was just kind of studying business just to do something. And the basketball team, like they was practicing every single day. This was at Virginia Wesleyan. And that's when I was like, man, I want to do music.
See, I didn't know you went to Wesleyan first.
Yeah, I went to Virginia Wesleyan, then I transferred.
Okay, all right, bet.
Yep. But that's kind of why I transferred and getting off the state.
Getting off of what the music was at. All right, that's hard. Yeah.
And shout out to Norfolk State too, man, because I be sitting back looking like we low key popping, bro. Like the
It
way
ain't even
that
low key, bro. We got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
facts though.
Yeah, that's
Like
that's
for
what's up.
artists and people in the entertainment industry, like NSU Theater, the band, the choir. Like I know one of the actors from the theater, she just got on BET Plus.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And like even you doing your thing, G White doing this thing.
Yeah, bro.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Before I forget, we're gonna start off reading the T captions.
Okay.
So mine says, You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions.
Okay, no, that's a good one. Well, that's just travel in grace, knowing that you are protected by love.
Say it one more time.
Travel in grace, knowing that you are protected by love.
Travel in grace, knowing that you are protected by love.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
That is real. Wow. That's how your grandma, she go in the middle of a gang war and be like, y'all stop this, but don't nobody mess with her.
No, yeah, like a BT movie. Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah.
It's nothing but love protection.
Uh-huh.
Word. So, you had went to Cali, right?
Yeah. So the whole journey from Norfolk to Atlanta to then I got overseas to Doha in the UAE for like 9 months. I lived out there for like 9 months. And then I came back, and that's when I got in the master's program. And then that's when I came back to Virginia. But after that, then I went to Cali. And then from Cali to Houston, and Houston back to VA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so has that, you think that has affected like your music and how it sounds?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, it's... Your music definitely reflects the vibe of your vibrations at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that changes with the community that you're in, the people that you're around, your daily, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, that all changes. That changes everything, though, for sure.
Word.
Yeah.
So, going off of that, like I was saying, your voice and music is really unique to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Like how it sound. And I noticed for you is it sounds like you try to stay very true to your musical voice. So my question for you is like, what's your process and how did you fall into that sound that you have?
All right, what do you mean by musical voice, though? Are we talking like technically, or are we just talking about like what I be talking about?
Both. So the subject matter and the tone.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like, I don't hear nobody, because you kind of sing, but it's in the like, rapping style. Yeah.
All right, I can start with that.
Okay.
And because that's a question that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, people who really listen to my music and rock with me, they be telling me. And I be telling them my intentions when I'm writing as an artist or getting on the mic as an artist isn't to impress you vocally and it isn't to out-rap you. It's just to express clearly how I feel. So if I feel like it's a melody needs to be put on this thing, then I'ma just do what I feel like needs to be done to make the song feel like a song. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't really like a lot of runs. It ain't silky smooth vocals, but it ain't like bar raps. It's like right where you can get what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Cause like even with playing, I realized that cause like I transcribe older jazz saxophonists where I just kind of mimic what they did. And after a while, it was like, you know, you could just copy. Or you could be like, I'm nice. It's when you're doing all this stuff, it's energy. So you like, I want you to know I'm nice. So I want you to, but the best way when you soloing is when you just expressing yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
And you not trying to impress nobody. You just communicating your emotions through sound.
Nah.
So that's fire.
That's a fact. It's still an art in that competition. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of trying to do that. But I think that speaks more to your musical maturity of where you are. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't got to get off every note. You get what I'm saying? I just got to pick the right ones. You get what I'm saying?
Look, that's a Miles Davis quote too.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to Miles. You get what I'm saying?
The notes you don't play is more important.
Come on, yeah.
Word.
So definitely that same. I approach some same concepts to like regular music when it comes down to space and just like presenting a story. You feel what I'm saying?
Word. Okay, so based on that, going off your artist name, Theory, so what was the concept behind you picking that name? Because it kind of made me think you like, I'm going to bring the music theory back to the music. That's kind of how I took it, but...
It actually came with my first beat competition. I was like 17, and it was in New York. And I had made a beat tape like right before, and it was just called Theory Productions. And that was like when I started my artistry, and that was literally like 10 years later. I tried to just get back to the essence of just who I felt like I was as a musician. You get what I'm saying? So I went back and I listened to my little old beat tape that I took up there, and I was like, Theory, that shit still stick with me. That's still true to who I am right now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a geek for the music theory for sure. Like, that's my lane of music that I like to like, you know what I'm saying, say that I'm very efficient in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and that song, it represented me well. So I was just like, yeah, Theory. You know what I'm saying?
It's cold name, bro, because like real musicians gonna respect
gonna
it.
get it, yeah. They gonna get it, yeah.
So do you hear like do you hear progressions over like chords or like now? Because I mean, you being nice with the keys, I know that music like keyboard players hear stuff differently than like a saxophonist or a bass player. So if you hear something, you just be like, oh, that was a cold 2-5-1 progression kind of thing.
Yeah. When it comes, but mostly, bro. Yeah, mostly I'm definitely listening to the music in pieces, but I try not to focus on either just the music of it or just the lyrics of it or just like one part of it. I just try taking a vibe and see how it make me feel, and if it feel good, then I start going in and dissecting why it makes me feel good. What do I like about it? You get what I'm saying?
Facts. There you go, y'all. The vibe, I think, yeah, that is key.
Yeah, music is an energy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've been in places, people that can play a lot of notes and it don't be that much to you, but somebody could play a few notes.
Yeah.
And you be like, dang, that was cold.
That was cold. So, yeah, 100%. 100%. So
cool. So crossing over, I see. Congrats to you, by the way. Back at the university teaching.
Yeah, and that's you.
My God.
Yeah, and that's you.
And how was that experience?
Yeah, I'm still getting, you know what I'm saying, all the way into it.
Fresh.
Yeah. But it's something that I probably saw myself doing when I was in undergrad there, and just like see it through is just like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity to get back in my community, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And to build something that's beyond me. So that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? And I love teaching as much as I love any other part of music. You get what I'm saying? So
facts.
I be having fun in there.
And what subject you teach?
Music theory, fundamentals.
Hey, chill out.
Yeah, no, for real. Music
you
theory,
like,
fundamentals.
I'm your professor theory. You be like, what?
That sight singing, 141 and 241. Piano lab, like a lab of piano students, and then individual piano lessons as well. And then I'm also working with EA. I'm like the new advisor for EA. So we're doing new stuff over there. So
shout out to EA, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Still standing
There's
strong.
some cold youngers out there too, man. I had a couple come into the studio, so you know what I'm saying. We're going to rarely do something.
Word,
and try to do some stuff there. So it'd be cool.
Word, that's definitely cold, man. And I think it's a blessing. I was telling some of my students myself, it's a blessing when you getting somebody that is doing it. Because a lot of times you have professors that they just retired their music hats. They not, but you got like, I'm leaving here and going right to the studio. I'm leaving here going doing shows. So that's fire that you're able to teach them and be doing that. Yeah. Because they're going to get way better information like that.
Nah, it's a fact. I don't even think they know that yet.
Word.
I think it's like 2 or 3 that know who in EA. He was in EA. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of found out when we got to the studio and the engineer was talking about it and stuff like that. But I don't think the rest of the students know yet. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that goes. But
y'all might, if they tune in there, might figure it out. Yeah, I got a couple staff members that be checking me out, so they might peep it.
That's hard.
Word. So. Also, I did the vegan challenge for 30 days.
Okay.
So
talk about it.
I had somebody else on here that was vegan, and I kind of got their take. But how long you been vegan?
4 years now.
4 years? Oh, that's weird. He was 4 years too.
Okay,
so this was my experience. I did feel a little more energetic. I was eating a lot of veggie burgers.
Okay.
And I got this like vegan chicken teriyaki. But I was doing research and the energy difference for me wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
What you mean? What were you looking for?
I was I was looking to just wake up and not be tired. Like,
yeah, nah, that still happens, bro.
yeah, you don't turn superhuman, right?
Nah, yeah, for sure.
So, but I did fall back now. I went all the way back. Because I was like, dog, I had some Chick-fil-A. And I was like, man.
It's good.
I missed you.
Look,
Like,
I feel it.
but in your words, you know what I mean, giving up meat, what has it done for you, and kind of what do you think necessarily the meat does to you when you eat it as far as bad?
Okay. First, I'm not one of them vegan guys who just like, you should, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
push
nah,
it on
whatever work for you, work for you. You know what I'm saying? It happened for me over time, and I didn't plan it. When I went overseas, I stopped eating pork because they don't. Where I was at in the UAE, they don't eat pig. You get what I'm saying? So when I came back and I had bacon, it messed my stomach up. So then I started researching, like, why did it mess my stomach up? And then I started learning. So I dropped pork first. I did it in, like, sections. I dropped pork first.
Okay.
And then over that time, I just started getting more aware of what I was eating. And I don't think meat is bad per se for people. I think the way that they process it and make it and deliver it to us is the processing of it is bad. You get what I'm saying? The manufacturing of it is bad here. You get what I'm saying? So because I know a lot of healthy people who do eat meat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but like I said, over time I dropped red meat, then I had dropped chicken, and then by like late 2016, right before 2017, I was almost all the way there. I was a pescatarian. I was only eating like fish. And then I dropped fish maybe like 3 months into LA. You get what I'm saying? And then after that, it was more options out there for me. You know
More
what I'm
vegan
saying?
options.
Yeah. And that just became more of a lifestyle for me. Now, as the benefits, I'm not gonna say it gives me more energy. I'm not gonna say it does any of that. Now I do feel good, but the most important thing is I feel like I can respond to my body when something is wrong. I feel like I know quicker. You get what I'm saying? I feel like
You more aware.
in tune. I'm
in your
more in
body.
tune with my body right now. You get what I'm saying? And so like, yeah, when something feels wrong, something feels off, I feel like I know for sure. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
Nah, facts. I definitely like one thing I say I did get from it was that smoothie in the morning, like just fruit and stuff.
yeah, bro.
It's totally different like experience.
It's good.
Yeah, you can just tell when you getting natural energy from when you getting that dirty energy like a a fast food sandwich. You be
Yeah,
like,
100%.
yes,
Yeah.
and then I need to go to sleep. Word. Cool. So going off of that, Cali living, vegan lifestyle,
Yeah.
all this put into the music. My favorite album, I would say, of yours is Retrograde.
That's hard.
Yeah,
And you
that
know,
was-
you're probably the first person I ever heard say that.
Really?
Yeah.
But I've been peeping you since the beginning of like the starving artist. But that Joker was like,
Yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah. What as far as that, what inspired that album?
Retrograde. Just, I was listening to nothing but 90s music. Nothing. And this was like, it was 2018 when that came out. So it wasn't 19. I think it was 2019. 2019 when it came out, because Starving Artist was in 18. But yeah, I was listening to like old 90s love music over and over again. And y'all know that's the good stuff.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted to make a whole album where I produced it like I would if I was back then. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of the vibe, and I wanted to put people in that vibe. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you do all your own production too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My own.
You mix it too?
Everything. Yeah, mix,
Wow.
master, everything. Everything, 100%. You know
What's
what I'm
that
saying?
like for you?
It's a lot of responsibility, and you don't have to do it by yourself. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But especially in the beginning of me becoming an artist, I told myself that I wanted to make sure people was getting a full representation of what I felt was good music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like to control I like to be in control, especially of my art. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to like wait for somebody to mix something when I want to hear it right now.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if I want to hear something right now, I need to hear it in my car on the way home and right after I made it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that it needs to be on my phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So And then like I like doing it every day. I couldn't imagine having to hit somebody up to make a song. Like I roll out of
You
bed
record every day?
and yeah,
Word.
or either that or make a beat every day. But I make music every day because it fulfills me. It makes me happy. You get what I'm saying? So I make sure I got that time for myself, just to express whatever it is that time. And it's usually early in the morning when I do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? You do sessions for everybody like at any time, but in the morning I got 2 hours dedicated for just me and creating something. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, yeah, that's dope. Like I remember I had listened to this Pimp C song. He was like, every day I try to record 3 songs, and get his hustle on or something like that. But
That's
it was like I realized
That's
it
a
was
bar.
like a habit now. It's like I'm gonna push this creative muscle every day, just like I get up and stretch.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So
It's like you in the league, like, you know what I'm saying? Them guys are good because they practice every day. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else in life, you know what I'm saying? You only get better the more you do that thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
It shows, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So I know you working on some new material.
Yeah.
You got a name for the new album?
Yeah, I ain't gonna drop it yet.
Okay,
though.
okay. You know I gotta ask.
No, that's cool though.
You got a timeline, like when you plan on releasing it?
Yeah, it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be probably the next 2 months. For
Oh, word,
sure.
okay.
I give. It's gonna be before, for sure, before 2021 is out.
Oh, okay.
So, and preferably before it's Christmas time, because it ain't Christmassy. So, but yeah, I'm excited about this one because I feel like in the past I was making music that I like. You know what I'm saying? And like songs that I thought was just like cool. Like I was just in there just, you know what I'm saying, making songs. But this time I feel like I actually have something to say to a group of people. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I've matured as an artist now, and my walk is becoming different now, and I know how I want to do things. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Not
se.
fully all the way, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like I'm figuring out my own path. You get what I'm saying? And I think the teaching at Norfolk helps that, because I'm such a teacher in that aspect, and I'm such an artist. I feel like it helps me to make the branding make sense and intertwine them. You get what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, he's an artist, but he's a really good teacher too. You get what I'm saying? Educator too. Top-notch educator. Yeah,
And it's funny you say that because it's this book, High Performance Habits, where the guy said that if you want to be a high performer, you should teach. Because it's like teaching is that last step of internalizing the material.
I don't think people understand how much you learn when you're teaching.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you learn a lot when you're teaching, because you meeting people with all different type of ways of doing whatever that skill is. You get what I'm saying? And especially when you're teaching younger people, it's always creative and innovative, and they always on the next thing. You get what I'm saying? And you learning that because you tapped into that. You get what I'm saying? You giving them knowledge. So like, yeah, for sure. Like,
And you watching them
right.
do what you already know how to do. So that is showing you what you do.
No, 100%.
In a way, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like
I
if
get
you had to teach somebody, how do I produce my own record from the ground up? And you showing them, you like, oh, that's why I did that. That's why I put this song after this song. Because it did this, when I just was like, oh, it felt good.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they can't understand it felt good all the time.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You gotta be like,
you gotta be able to,
yeah, so
yeah, 100%, yeah.
that's dope. So I mean, man, definitely a pleasure to have you, bro.
Yeah.
Before we go, let them know where they can find your music at, where they can tap in. Shout out your IG.
Yeah, okay. At Theory Music, and that's Theory and Music with a Q at the end, all right? And that's all the social media. And then you can find me on Apple iTunes or any streaming service, Theory. Theory. You get what I'm saying?
And you can take some classes.
Oh, yeah. You can come learn from me at Norfolk State. Nah, for real, sign up, man. I'll be teaching music fundamentals, and then Entertainment Alliance is our record label that's on campus. You know, we work on songs. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
My dog.
All
Appreciate
right.
you having me. Mike
Yes,
G,
sir.
you know?
Yes, sir.